Alright, we're now entering this great Smoky Mountain National Park. This is a beautiful, mystical place. Go ahead and stop here real quick. Well, I'm not going to stop. You can see the sign. See it? Great Smoky Mountain National Park. So we're going to go ahead and come on down. And we're going to stop at the Visitor Center. Also, if you want to do a little bit of the Blue Ridge Parkway, you can hook right here. This is where the Parkway ends. This is 469 mile marker right here. So you just make a right here to go to the Blue Ridge Parkway. You can get onto it from there. A lot of cops through here. You better watch your speed. Usually there's some elk out here in the field, but I don't see any today. You never know where they're going to pop up. And there's the Visitor Center over there, so we'll go ahead and go on in. And check it out. Highly recommend coming here. Well, let's go ahead and come on down here and check it out. Come in and you know, donate $5-10 to the cause, and get yourself a shirt or something. That'd be cool. See if we can't find a good spot here. Oh, look at that. Reserved for me. They have all these old historical buildings you can go and check out and all that good stuff. And we'll go on in and check the Visitor Center out. But beautiful place. Get out and get on to it. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and roll over here and see if the Mingus Mill has reopened. My wife and I were here in May and it was closed for repairs. So let's see what's going on here today. It looks like we got some cars here, so I think it might be open. So we'll go ahead and take a jaunt back here and give it a look-see and see if that's the case. We'll be right back. Alrighty, we're in the park. As you can see, all the creek here. It's beautiful, beautiful. Couple bikers. There's a lot of bikes out. A lot of people in the park. This is the most visited park in the United States. You would think like Yellowstone would be, or Yosemite, but nope. It's the Great Smoky Mountain National Park that has the most frequent visitors. And as you can see why. I mean, this is just the beginning of it. But there's water throughout the whole entire park. And there's a lot of killer views that we're going to be seeing coming up here. My wife and I come here quite often. This is one of our favorite places to be. The Smoky Mountain National Park. Seen quite a bit of wildlife in here when we've been in here. We've seen bears, we've seen elks. It's I think it's about what, 11:30 now, 11:49. I stopped for fill up and gas. Cost me $8. 2.1 gallons is what I burned this morning. Nice creeks. It's just so nice through here. It's shady. It's cooler, just the water. Water cools things off, and the shade cools things off, and then you add a little bit of elevation, and it's quite pleasant. A lot of traffic rolling through the other way. I'm glad nobody's messing with me, man. Anyway, we'll be back. Let's do a little pull off here real quick. Check that out. Really nice. Got cars following me behind me. I'd rather just take a little break, get them off my butt, and continue on. Look at that. Isn't beautiful or what? I highly recommend the Smokey Mountain National Park to anybody who's got the time to come out and check it out. We're just going to roll through the whole entire park today. We'll be making a stop at mile marker 13, which is my wife and I's one of our favorite spots to stop. And we usually get a lunch at the Firehouse Subs, and then we go ahead and come down here and we eat at Creekside. It's a very relaxing area. We like it. It's not very crowded, because you have to stop right away. Alright, this is a congested area. Fishermen, fly fishermen, very popular hike right here. But lots to do here in the Cherokee area. When you go to Cherokee, it is the entrance, one of the entrances. You can also access the park from over in towns, I think Thomasville, Tennessee, and Gatlinburg, which you don't want to mess around in Gatlinburg. It's a tourist trap. You don't want to get hung up in that kind of traffic. Really, really bad. Crowds of people. They just got a lot to do there, so that's how they make their money. Remember, my wife and I went to Gatlinburg for our honeymoon, and that was like 30 years ago, so it wasn't that crowded back then. We had a good time, and it was a good place to go. But we got a lot to see, and we'll be back with you shortly. Hopefully you're enjoying the ride, and you're starting to plan your trip. Alright, starting to get the higher elevations. There's some color out there in the mountains. There's color. The leaves are changing. When you get to the higher elevations, it's actually pretty cool out still. The sun's out shining, and man, this is a magical place. I love it. Curvy roads, high elevations, make the world go round. If you're a motorcycle rider, doesn't get any better, you know. Nice. We're going to be coming up to some really good looking stuff here. We got the mower guys are out. So watch out for the mower. Alright, we'll be back. Nice views. Check that out, huh? You can walk out on these little things right here. Come out and take a nice picture. A lot of people. Watch out for this grass. It's everywhere, darn it. Don't want to get in that slip. Got a train of cars coming up behind me. Oh, look at all that grass. Darn it. Man, look at all the grass. Just need to weave around through it. Don't be slipping in the grass, because you'll be busting your ass. Look at all this. Alright, we'll be back. Alright. Can be some cool sights right here. It's Klingman's Dome, which is the really high point. You can see for miles if you go up there. It's a pretty clear day today too. Probably be a good day to go up there. But we don't have time for that today. We still got a long way to go and get back to the barn. A lot of stuff to look at today. Whoa, what do we got going on here? Beautiful, huh? Lots of people everywhere. Beautiful views. I gotta check my mile marker. I'll be coming up on my spot here soon. And it comes up in a curve and you gotta pull over. Looking for that mile marker. Well, I hope you're all enjoying this as much as I am. I mean, the GoPro footage definitely doesn't give it any justice, you know what I mean? Look at the colors. Oh, it's coming. Nice. Another couple weeks, the whole place will be magical looking. And then winter will come. And it'll look spooky and mysterious. There's mile marker 14 right there. So we're going to be stopping at mile marker 13 and take a little break. Then we're going to go through a tunnel. And there's always light at the end of the tunnel. Can you dig it? Look at the colors. Beautiful, huh? Hey, there goes a couple 400s. Alright, this next curve up here, corner. This is not it right here, but it's coming. Man, this place is packed today. Yeah, look at all the colors up there. Looking good, looking good. First time the motorcycle's been through here. First time I've been on a bike. And this is going to be the magical spot right down here. I better warn this guy. Ah, this ain't it. It's coming. Look at that. I don't believe it gets any better than this, folks. Here we are. and we'll be right with you. This place is usually roaring with some water. They're having a drought, it looks like. We'll just walk down here a little bit. Yeah, you usually can't even walk down this side here. You usually got to go up the creek there. I got my hiking boots on, so we'll go ahead and hike right back here real quick, just to have a look. Yeah, usually this is really going with water. Wow, look at that. This is a great spot though. We always come here and eat our lunch and enjoy some tranquil time here at the park. You can see the leaves are changing color, so that's pretty neat. All right, let's get moving. All right, well, that was disappointing. It's not disappointing that I'm here, it's disappointing that the water flow is so low. Haven't been getting much rain out here, obviously. In May when we come, the thing's flowing really good. And you can check that out if you go to Adventures of Don and Susan on YouTube. We got a lot of Smoky Mountain footage in there. I just loaded, I think, like 7 videos from our trip. And the water is a lot better flow. That was some good footage there of all the mountains and the wide open views. We're going to be coming to another visitor center. We're not going to go in, but we're going to make a left, and it's Little River Road. We're going to take that to 321, and then we're going to hit the Foothills Parkway. Take that to 129, and we're going to take 129 back to 72, and we're going to stop at the Pumpkin Center. And we're going to go ahead and get that shirt that I was wanting to get yesterday. They were closed, so I wasn't able to get the shirt, but I'll get it today though. And I was at the visitor center. I got a couple more refrigerator magnets that we didn't have, a couple new ones, and I got my wife and I a shirt. So that was cool. And I donated $15 to the park. We come here enough, so we donate a little bit. I mean, 15 bucks. Whoop-de-doo, right? Try to do our share to contribute. All right, when I see some more spectacular views, I will go ahead and bring you back into the fold here. A lot of people come hiking in here. Now, if you're here to look at waterfalls, you're wasting your time. It looks like there's no water. I mean, there's some. Usually it's just roaring down these creeks. All right, we'll be back. Chimney Top Mountains, check these out. Is that cool or what? Such beauty. I don't know why that guy has his lights on, but it sure was blinding. Goodness gracious. Look at this beautiful, beautiful sea setting we got here. Awesome. Keep in mind when you're riding around in these areas that everybody else is riding around and they're not really paying attention. They're looking at stuff. So just be extra careful is all I'm saying. Nice hairpin turn here, huh? It's a sweeper. Wow. I mean, I could ride around in here all year long. Nice stripe of red leaves going down that tree. Look at this forest. Awesome. Look at all these people coming through here. It looks like I'm going the right way because there's nobody in front of me, there's nobody behind me. Lots of people blowing by me. Oh, they ruined it. Cars in the video, can't be having that. We'll be back. We're down a little lower elevations. We've only got a couple miles to go, and then we're going to be hitting Little River Road, and it's not going to be much water feature. The water has flowed out of the park. Hopefully they get some rain. I've never seen it this slow and with no flow. But you know what? It doesn't take away from what I'm doing. Sure, I would have made for some nicer pictures and stuff, but you know, I think it kind of, the dry look kind of gives it a different feel, you know what I mean? Like our spot that my wife and I stay at, frequently visit, and we hang around there. We usually stay there for about an hour at a time. You know, we'll eat some lunch, we'll hang around, we'll do some video, we'll take some pictures, enjoy each other's company, enjoy the spot. It's a great place, and it's never crowded. You know, you see all the places that we've been passing by here, they're packed with people. We stay away from that. We're at mile marker number 3 more miles left to go, and then we're going to be getting to the Little River Road. You can either go forward into Gatlinburg. They also have a motor nature trail, the only one of its kind. You stay in your car, and there's some things to look at. There's a couple waterfall hikes. Then they have a land of 1,000 drips, all these little teeny waterfalls coming off the side of this hill. Pretty cool place. There's also video of that on the Adventures of Don and Susan on YouTube. But anyway, you get in your car and you go around this trail. It's for quite a few miles, one way in, one way out, and you got to access it. The only way you can get to it is go and leave the park and go into Gatlinburg, and you make a right. You go down to I think it's the first red light. You make a right. I think it's 8th Avenue. You make a right, and then it takes you right in there, and it goes all the way around. A couple of nice waterfall hikes, but I wouldn't go look at them now. There's not going to be much flow. Probably just a drip. It's a water drip. And I think the 3 mile marker there is to the end where you enter Gatlinburg. I'm going to make it a left here. Yeah, here we come. All right. That's what's going to happen, I do believe. Yes, I could see the visitors center straight away. And we're going to make a left. Okay. I guess he was going to let me go. Kind of gave him no choice, right? All right, this is Little River Road, and we're going to go ahead and continue down this till it ends, and then we're going to make a right on the 321. Alright, we'll be right back. This is the hike here at Laurel Falls. It's a really good waterfall when there's some water flow. Place is always packed with people. If you don't get here really early, you're not going to get a parking spot. People park all the way down the road. You can see this trail along the fence here. There's the path up there. Somebody was walking. It's a long hike. See, these people here, they had to park all the way down here to even start the hike. So they're going to be hiking for a long ways. My wife and I got here very early, so we were able to park right in the parking lot. We were up before people were up. We don't like to be around crowds or wait. So we just move early, man. That's what you got to do. Can't lollygag around. Look at how far these people had to walk. My goodness. They must have got here. That guy's back's about had it. How far they got to go? Oh, man, they got a ways to go to get to their car. There's their car. Oh, my goodness. Anyway, this is Little River Road. This is going to lead us to 321. And we're going to take that to the Foothills Parkway. We're having a great day. It's 12:46. We started our journey at 8 o'clock, so we're making really good time. Alright, we'll be back. Water flow here, pretty cool. There's a tree down there, you can probably cross that. Well, I am having the luck of no traffic going my way. A ton of cars going by me. Only had a couple up behind me, so. This is awesome riding stuff right here. Nice and tranquil, quiet. What could be better than being in the middle of the Great Smoky Mountain National Park, you know? Right in the middle of the forest. Beautiful. I'm definitely enjoying my vacation. I miss my wife. I wish she was with me. She's going to go, I think, maybe next year. She's going to go with me one of these times on the motorcycle trip. Spend a couple days with me, then she'll just take the truck and go see her friend for a couple days. That'll be cool. She only lives about 2 hours away from Tellico. What do we got going on here? Okay, this is where the creek crosses over to the right hand side of the road. Now it's going to be to my right. Does that freak you out when a car's coming and they're on the yellow line? Yes, it does. And now we have this ugly Chevy to look at, which we're going to go ahead and do away with this car here any minute. It's beautiful, isn't it? Look at this. And that guy was nice. He had nice etiquette. He pulled over so I can get by him. Very nice. See how good my day's going? Now, if I was in Pinellas County, that would have never happened. It would have been, suck it up, Buttercup. I'm going slow, and you're going to like it. Being out in areas like this, I don't care who you are, it relaxes you, it changes you. It makes you not so ornery, you know what I mean? I definitely come on these trips to relax and hit the reset button, you know? You gotta get away from the daily grind once in a while. So my wife and I went in May, went up to the Blue Ridge Parkway all the way up to Otter Creek and Peaks of Otter, which is mile marker 83 on the Blue Ridge Parkway, almost in Virginia. It is in Virginia, matter of fact, Bedford, Virginia. So we spent a whole 8-9 days traveling down the Blue Ridge Parkway. We had a blast. but we both need it every year. We go on hikes and we spend some quality time together, get away from the monotony of work and just the daily grind, you know. And then I take my bike trip, which I'm going to do that the last week in September every year. I think I'll keep it. I'm really enjoying this trip. They have perfect weather. Today was the only day it was supposed to have been cloudy, and the sun's popped out now, so everything's going good. Now let's see what this guy does. Do we have another guy that's going to be motorcycle etiquette courteous, or do I need to pull over and let him get ahead of me a little bit? Or if I have an opportunity, I can just go around him. Oh, they're going to pull over for me. Isn't that nice? Beautiful. Thank them. Beautiful. I like it when it works. Kind people. Well, this is a different look here. Nice. At least it's got some water. But like I said, anytime you can get into the forest. What do we got here? Metcalf Bottoms picnic area. Okay. Take a breather, stretch, have a picnic with your family, relax. Sounds good, right? All right, we'll be back. Pretty cool little pull off. Got behind about 3 or 4 cars, so just thought I'd just go ahead and stop for a little while. Let them meander on down the road a bit. Most people are going the other way. Somebody left their shirt down there on the rock. Take a look over here. Beautiful. Breathtaking. Boy, I must say, this bike is doing me good, man. It's comfortable. I mean, you can ride all day long. I'm not sore. I don't feel uncomfortable riding in the seat. Like I said, it's not like one of them little 400s you got to get off every so often. Bags are nice. Lots of storage. And a tank bag with the cameras and stuff. This keeps coffee hot. It's still hot from this morning. We got heated grips. We got a USB for charging stuff. Pretty cool, huh? All Kawasaki factory. This is a TomTom Rider 550. Hardwired to the bike. I mean, it comes on and off. Easy as pie, see? Poof. Very good. All right, we'll be taking off here in a minute. And we'll see you when we see you. This is swift water. That's where everybody's heading, so there's a little thing there. The water's down low, so I wasn't going to stop and go in there and check it out. But there's a spill off there, and a big abundance of water comes out of there. So, and it's a deep hole, so some people have tried to dive it and they end up dying. They can't get out. They get trapped. Even with dive equipment. I mean, they've rescued bodies out of there numerous times. There's a story about it when you go to check it out. Pretty freaky. I don't know why you'd want to try to do something like that in the first place. Anyway, people have their own adventures, right? That's a tight one with all the trees right up against my elbow there. Wow, this is really nice. A lot of cars coming in from Thomasville. And then they rent these things in Thomasville. They're expensive to rent. I think it's like 70 bucks an hour. Crazy. It'd be cheaper to buy one. Anyway, we'll be back. Beautiful views, huh? All the rocks to the left, water to the right. It's nice and cool. Beautiful. Doesn't get any better than this, I don't think. Now, I haven't been this far. My wife and I turned around when we were in here. We didn't go all the way to the end. So that's what I'm going to do today to finish that off. And I'm sure my wife and I will do this loop when we come and stay at the lodge. We're going to come and check out Bald River Falls when they reopen it. So that'll be kind of cool. Got a biker guy over here on the side taking a break. That's cool. They got a lot of stuff there with them. Cool. Alright, we'll be back. That's a nice rock face view right there. Look at that. Nice. It's very cool how they build these roads to conform to the rock in between the creek and the rocks. Pretty cool. Took some doing, I'm sure. Gives it a really cool feel on a motorcycle until the truck comes in your lane. Jesus. Gives you a little split-second pucker-upper. Just sharing the views with you. This is a lot to chew in one day. But that's what we come here for, to ride, right? We'll see you shortly. That's going to conclude our Great Smoky Mountain National Park venture. We are now heading to Thompsonville, and we're going to hit the Foothills Parkway. That'll be our next venture. So until we get there, I hope you enjoyed the journey. Alright, we're on 321. We are en route to the awesome Foothills Parkway. Now, I haven't seen the new section yet, so this is going to be a treat for me. So I've seen the old section quite a few times, but never the new section. So that is what I am looking forward to here in Townsend. Been calling it Thomasville and Hodyville and everything else. It's Townsend. Big dummy. Anyway, I'm looking forward to the Foothills Parkway. Beautiful. Look at that. And I'm behind a car. Me no like it. Alright. Let's see what's around the corner here. You besides this car. Cool. Alright, we'll be back. Alright, here we are. Let's give it a whirl. They always do the speed limit through the Foothills Parkway. It's 45, and they mean it. We had a guy, they have guys on bikes that patrol this. We had one follow us all the way out. He made sure we did 45 all the way. Then he turned around and started following a couple other guys that just came in. That'd be a hell of a job, right? Riding a motorcycle, giving out tickets all day. Anyway, this is a great road. It's like a mini Blue Ridge Parkway. It's got big sweeping corners. Now I'm on my way back from a big long loop. So I'm going to come out here again and film this whole entire thing. Spend a little bit more time on it. I still got a long way to go to get back to the old lodge at Tellico. And I'm just darn glad that they got it repaved, and it's beautiful. Wow. I think you got to go to Pigeon Forge to get, well, maybe not. Pigeon Forge to get to the new part that they just opened. I mean, I'm not sure. We'll have to see. I mean, I turned in, and I'll be able to tell here shortly. Wow, it's beautiful. And you can see some color. Nice. Yep, starting to turn. Beautiful. But this is just one of those roads, 45 miles an hour, relaxing. Wow, look at that. Nice. Just chill, you know. Riding a motorcycle doesn't always have to be about going 100,000 miles an hour. Ooh, it's a curve. You know. I mean, there's a time and a place for it. But this is just how you just relax. Hit the reset button, man. God, clear your mind. I'm out here just thinking about nothing. Just driving around, concentrating on the road, making sure I don't hit any bumps, wildlife, and taking in the views, which are very, very nice. Wow, this is the most color I've seen in one area all day on this little stretch of road here. Love this deep red. Really nice. The good thing about this road is what's going to happen is I'm going to come out on 129. Now you can go left and go to the Dragon, or you can go right and go to 360 as soon as you go through 72. So you get on 129, and we're going to go to Pumpkin Center, and we're going to get a shirt. That's the goal right now. When we get to the end of the parkway here, we'll make a right on the 129. That'll take us around the Pumpkin Center, and we will get a shirt. Hopefully they got another sport bike shirt this year. Look at that. Down in the valley. Oh, there's a squirrel. Zigged when he should have zagged. So, today's recap on wildlife. Flock of turkeys, one flying. A turtle in the middle of the road, the Cherahalla Skyway. And he was up high, elevations. It was a box turtle. Some sort of box turtle. And I saw a chipmunk. He ran across the road, scurrying into the woods. And a dead roadkill possum. And that squirrel right there. And that's going to wrap it up. This is a really good speed for these corners. And it's a tranquil road, you know, just take it easy. Middle of the forest. Tomorrow, well, I'm trying to decide what way I want to go. So I want to go do Wire Road tomorrow, then go hit the Loafer's Glory. And I wonder if that Loafer's Glory place is still open. I mean, it's just a mom and pop shop. They didn't even have gas anymore. They shut the gas pumps off. I think they got to redo them, is why they shut them down. Not quite sure on that one. But we'll see if they're still open. I always get a shirt from them. They're usually limited on them, but they have them. Boy, I'm gonna sleep like a baby tonight. Something about mountain air and long, long rides on a motorcycle. And I hope you're all enjoying the footage. And I hope I haven't talked too much to you. I know once I get rattling, I can keep going and going and going. I do it at work all day too, filming pressure washing jobs. Look at those leaves. And if you haven't seen my channel, Super Blast Pressure Washing, tune into that. If you enjoy cleaning and you're amazed by stuff that looks like it's going to be thrown out, stuff looks like you just bought. Because that's what I do for a living, man, I tell you. I turn mold into gold. It puts a smile on people's faces. Just taking in the view. Place is like desolate. There's only a few people out here on this. It's the way it always is when you come to this Foothills Parkway. It's been a few years since I've been on it. I was going to come on it last year, but it was closed because they were repaving it. They did a great job on it too. The road's nice and smooth. Well, we're just going to keep meandering on down this thing. It looks kind of the same the whole way. What mile mark are we at here? 1. Alright, well, we'll see you when we get down to the... you see that? that bird just got whacked. Look at these leaves. As soon as we get past this orange tree here, then we'll tune in again shortly, all right? All right, enjoy that. Look at that. Beautiful. Got some color. All right, we'll see you shortly. A lot of bikes today. Adventure dudes. Hey, look at the leaves, man. Nice. I'm glad I'm getting to see a little bit of color, you know. Got about 3.5 more miles of the Parkway left. And then we'll be at the end. Boy, it's been a long day today. It's still early. It's only 2 o'clock. I'll get back around dinner time, I think. I'm going to go out and have some dinner tonight with my good buddy Kevin DeBorg. Met his wife last night. They stopped by. Haven't seen him in 40 years, 45 years. Crazy. Hasn't changed a bit. Still a good guy. Looking forward to going out and eat some dinner, have a beer. Catch up with an old friend, right? But in the meantime, I'm riding and riding and riding. Holy crap, look at that. I think those are Polaris, made by Polaris. Alright, well, we'll see you at the end of the road. Alright, we're back. Looks like we are at the end of the line here. Alright. We're going to be making a right, and then we're going to go down to the Pumpkin Center, and we are going to get a shirt. So we want to go right to Maryville. If you went south, you'd be going to the Dragon. Okay, watch out for these rocks. Okay, beautiful lake. We're just going to do some filming on the way up this way. And they got the police over there. Friendly guys. Those guys make a lot of money out here with the Dragon right around the corner there. Some guys just rip through these roads. Very crazy. Nice to see them all wave at me, you know. Hey, look at the old dude on the Versus. I'm in the geezer mode, that's for sure. But you know what? If you're smart, you drive safely, you'll be back next year, you know. Unless some idiot takes you out. That's a possibility, right? Like that branch hanging there. You're not paying attention. Whack! You would have got whacked right in the head on that one. I just warned those Corvette guys, there's a Johnny Law down there. Always helps to be a good guy. You don't want to have people getting tickets. But if you noticed in my travels, have you seen anything that would be awful? I mean, the whole trip is just nothing but curvy roads everywhere, mountains, the leaves are changing, got beautiful scenery like this lake right here. Look at that. Beautiful view. more than happy to share my trip with you, and if any of the information helps you, that's great. Friendly guys on their way to the tail. I love looking into the corner and the bike just follows your eyes. Look at that. Just think what the view would be like if they tore all these trees down. Had a bunch of crews out here working yesterday. That controls the flow of the water, that dam right there. Pretty cool. Today's been a great day. Look at this weather. Partly cloudy. Now it's going to be extremely sunny the rest of the time. I'm hoping for a new shirt. Different model. We're going to find out right quick. Alright. Oh no, that's not it yet. This is the Harley place. This is the Harley Davidson shop. We passed by here yesterday. And here comes people with their $40 t-shirts in their bag there. They get a lot of money for them shirts, man. They milk that name for every last penny. Look at that. You got a junkyard right there and this beautiful look to the left. So don't look to the right. A lot of scooters out today. Alright. Another group of hogs. Hog wild in it. But I thought I'd go ahead and give you one last roll for the day. It's a good one. A lot of bikes to look at. Beautiful scenery. Almost got hit in the head with a bird today. Don't know if you can see that bird on the footage or not. We're going to find out tonight when we put the videos together. Oh, got a guy crawling up my ass here. He's on a bike. By if you want. No, he don't want to come by. He'll probably come around me now. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Come sliding into a 15-mile-an-hour turn here. More groovy turns. They say 15, but I don't know about that. Would you believe 48? Don't be late. Yeah, these are nice corners. Nice banking. Not too shabby, huh? And the guy's comfortable riding behind me, so that's good. At least I'm not holding him up. I offered him to come around a couple times. Alright, now we got a car in front of us wrecking the view, I tell you. Alright, we'll see you when we get to Pumpkin Center. We are at Pumpkin Center. I just wanted to point out to you they have custom shirts here. A lot better than the Dragon. This is their new shirt right here. I just purchased that one. They have a lot of really nice clothing here. This is a really nice shirt as well. So Cheryl and Jesse, make sure you stop by here. And they also have a sport bike shirt that I really want to show you. Look at that. You don't usually see a sport bike shirt. So make sure you come by Pumpkin Center and buy a shirt. I'm Don from Don's Moto Tours. Okay, so when you see this corner, Fontana, Maryville, that way's the tail, that way's 72, which that's the way we're going to take. And stop here at Pumpkin Center. That's where they have a sport bike shirt. I highly recommend it. They got some good designs here. Alright, we're going to head down 72. And that's going to conclude our day today. Remember, keep it shiny side up. And we'll see you tomorrow when we hit Wire Road. We're going to have to do the Cheraholo Skyway again. Oh, bummer. But we won't start filming until we get to Wire Road, alright? And we'll see you guys tomorrow. And don't forget, subscribe to the channel. Make a comment. Making comments and subscribing helps the channel out a lot, alright? Hope you've enjoyed it. We'll see you tomorrow. I'm Don from Don's Moto Tours.